I've talked about many churches here on Kwentong Kanto, but there is one that I hold dear to my heart. And I'm talking about the oldest stone church in the Philippines, the United Nations World Heritage Site, and my alma mater, the San Agustin in Intramuros. Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and this is another episode of Kwentong Kanto. The San Agustin Church was originally known as the Iglesia de San Pablo. It was founded in 1571 and is the oldest stone church in the Philippines. It measures 67.15 meters long and 24.93 meters wide and is administered by the Agustinian friars. Since its foundation, over 400 years ago, a devotion to Nuestra Señora de la Consolación y Sirea is celebrated every Saturday. Inside the San Agustin, specifically at the easternmost chapel of the transept, the tomb of Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, mixed with the ashes of Juan de Salcedo, is located. Meanwhile, other governor generals, bishops, and Martin de Goiti, the man who assisted Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in finding the city of Manila, are buried in a communal vault near the main altar. The construction of the San Agustin Church was the first religious establishment built by the Spaniards in the island of Luzon. But the present structure you see today is the third Agustinian church erected on the site. The first structure was made out of bamboo and nipa in 1571, but a fire burned it down. The cause of the fire? An attack on Manila by the Chinese pirate Limahong. A second church made out of wood was constructed on the site, but again, this was destroyed in February of 1583. The fire was caused by a candle from the interment of Governor General Gonzalo Ronquillo de Peñalosa. The Agustinians then decided to finally build a church made of stone in 1586. The design was based on an idea by Juan Macias. Its completion was slow due to the lack of funds that it needed, but was finally and completely operational in 1604. It was formally announced as complete on January 19, 1607, and named St. Paul of Manila. But in 1762, the church was looted by the British forces when they attacked Manila during the 7 Years' War. In 1854, it was renovated with the supervision of architect Luciano Oliver. And on June 3, 1863, the strongest earthquake at the time hit Manila, but miraculously the church remained undamaged. But finally, in July of 1880, a series of earthquakes left a crack on the left bell tower of the church. It was repaired, but eventually the left tower was removed, and until this very day, it has not been rebuilt. In yet another miracle, the church survived a bombardment of bombs by the Americans at the end of the war. But in the 1970s, the monastery to the left of the church was totally destroyed and later rebuilt by Angel Nakpil. So perhaps Intramuros can be seen as a metaphor for the Philippines itself, a place where the church looms larger than the government below it. And that's something to think about. Ako po si Carlos Celdran, and this is Kwentong Kanto.